Hi guys, welcome to a video showcasing all the logos from the Atlanta Hawks franchise history. This video will feature the logos from when the franchise first joined the NBA until now. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Now let's go. So when the Hawks first joined the NBA, they were not known as the Atlanta Hawks. They were actually known as the Tri-Cities Blackhawks. And these are their two logos from the time period. So they actually played in Tri-Cities, or three cities, Moline, Illinois, Rock Island, Illinois, and Davenport, Iowa. Right here is shown on this blue basketball logo. That's what it says. And this was their, I guess, official logo, which was a Native American chief over here on the right. So Tri-Cities is actually located in the Midwest, and specifically they played in Moline, Illinois, lands that once belonged to the Kickapoo, Sauk, and Fox Native American tribes. The three tribes fought a long war against the United States called the Black Hawk War, named after their chief, Black Hawk. The Blackhawks played in the first ever NBA game after the merger of the National Basketball League and the Basketball Association of America with the Denver Nuggets. The Blackhawks actually won the game with a final score of 93-85. The Tri-Cities area became too small to support an NBA team, so the team was relocated to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and shortened their name to the Milwaukee Hawks. During their time there, the franchise drafted future Hall of Famer Bob Petit, and he actually won the 1954 Rookie of the Year award. The Milwaukee Hawks lasted from 1951 to 1955, and this is their logo, obviously. It has a blue hawk for some reason, putting a basketball inside of a net. Obviously it has a Milwaukee Hawks on the bottom of it, and it's a very detailed hawk, I'd say, for the time period, and it is a very interesting logo. In 1955, the Hawks were moved from Milwaukee to St. Louis, Missouri. In this season, Bob Petit would earn the first ever MVP award in NBA history, and the Hawks ended up going to the Western Finals, but they eventually lost to the Fort Wayne Pistons. From 1955 to 1957, this was actually the St. Louis Hawks logo. It was just basically a hawk with a white basketball. It's a very black and white logo, and the basketball is a really interesting design. I've never really seen one like that with all those lines, you know. In 1957, they actually changed the logo again, and this logo lasted until 1968. And as you can see here, they completely redesigned the logo. Now it's a red hawk wearing a jersey, holding a basketball. It actually looks more of like a cartoon logo hawk that we've grown accustomed nowadays, but it's a very detailed. It looks like it actually has knee guards or shin guards or something. I'm not sure if basketball players back then actually used them, but I guess they did if the logo has it. And between these years, 1957 to 68, the Hawks teams would actually go to 12 playoff appearances, be division champions 6 times, play in 10 conference finals, and play in 4 NBA finals and only win 1 finals championship, which was in 1958. In 1968, the Hawks franchise once again moved, this time from St. Louis to Atlanta. The Atlanta Hawks used this logo from 1968 to 69. It is basically the same thing as what they had in St. Louis, except for it's actually a black outline instead of red. And it obviously has the classic jersey with the classic short shorts. The hawk is actually just holding a basketball again, and obviously has the knee guards, and it's a very interesting logo. It's very similar to what they had in St. Louis, almost exactly the same, I'm pretty sure. After 1 year with that logo, the Atlanta Hawks changed the logo again, and in 1969 to 1970, this is the logo that they used, and it's basically the same kind of hawk, but it's more of an updated design. It's completely red now, has the white Hawks uniform with a red stripe going down the side. The hawk, for some reason, has 2 fingers, but I don't know about that. The ball it's holding, it looks like it's dribbling the ball, running towards the basket, I'm guessing. This is a very new way of designing the logo, and they colorized it, which is awesome too. After 1 year with that logo, they actually changed it once again. So in 1970 till 1972, the Atlanta Hawks had this logo, which is completely different than what they ever had before. This is more like a current logo style we have here. Like it obviously has that neon green background and what looks like a hawk in the middle of it. It's kind of like similar to what they currently have now, like this Pac-Man style, which is I think what they got. This is like the original for it. And this is an interesting logo. Blue and green aren't typically known to be the Hawks colors as of right now, but I guess back then that's what they changed it to. So it's really cool. In 1972 till 1995, this is what the logo that the Atlanta Hawks had. Now obviously they have an updated logo here, which is also a Pac-Man style logo. The Hawk looks more intimidating in the center with the half circle eye, and the font is a lot different than what they had previously. It's a basic logo, and but you can tell it's a Hawk. In 1995, they once again changed the logo, and this became completely different than what they ever had. This became a lot more detailed, and this logo they used from 1995 till 2007. So this logo is way more detailed. It obviously has a full hawk grabbing a ball with its talons, or with its claws. I don't know what the difference between those two are. But the ball is brown, which is typically they're known as being orange, but that's whatever. And then there's a lot of yellow and red, which is the traditional Atlanta Hawks colors that they used. So this Hawk has a lot more detail. The face is really detailed. The body is really detailed, and the wings even have some detail. So it's a very interesting logo. And once again, that the Atlanta Hawks font is much different than what the previous ones were. This logo they used from 2007 to 2015. And it's basically the same thing as the last one, except they basically just updated it, gave it a little color change. Now instead of having yellow around the hawk and stuff, it changed to a gray, like a dark gray, kind of like a blue grayish color. And I feel like the blue is a little darker. I think the last one was black, this one's more blue. And then obviously the Atlanta Hawks font is updated, completely different what they had. And this bird, I feel like, looks a little bit more intimidating, and it's up to date for the time period. Finally, in 2015, they once again changed the logo, and this is what they have currently up until now, 2018. This is once again like a throwback to what their original Pac-Man, not their original, their second version of the Pac-Man logo was. It's basically just the hawk going into the circle. This one looks less like a hawk than the other one, in my opinion, but I don't know what you guys think. And this one, the font is completely different. It says Atlanta Hawks Basketball Club. It has the official name, and it's just a very simple logo compared to other NBA logos, but it's clean and it looks pretty cool. So throughout the franchise's time in Atlanta, the Hawks had a total of 14 different coaches, 32 playoff appearances, 5 division championships, 3 conference finals appearances, and unfortunately, they have yet to appear or win an NBA Finals championship in the city of Atlanta. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. And I know you want to check out one of these videos on screen.